How's it going there, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. For this video, I'll be listing off my favorite anime, BloodBattle Blockade. BloodBattle Blockade Battlefront is a Japanese shonen anime and manga by the author Yoshihiro Natao, who is also the author of Trigon, which I did not know.
So, might as well make peace with it instead of pretending it's not gonna happen. Or maybe some people think there's no reason to worry about death because they're convinced they're gonna live forever, right?
Who the hell is this girl?
In Helsing's Lot, a former New York City hit by a paranormal hurricane is collided with the mythical world and our world put together. The agents of Libra fight to preserve the balance. This anime is cool with a ridiculous animation and the background of New York giving a classic jazz New York vibe. I grew up watching Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, and Charlie Chaplin my grandpa, The Three Stooges, Ace Ventura, and Austin Powers my dad. The Godfather, Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction, all sorts of mob, jazz, and New York themed entertainment in my teen years. Kekkai Sensen, I am so sorry. The story is chaotic, but most of the villains seem to just want to create chaos and send a message. The characters in the story are very lovable and unique, kind of like a Hellboy comic sort of way. The part I enjoy the most is White and Leo's relationship. There's a lot to be said about this anime, but for my first video, I suck at talking and I'm baked. So I could build up the mind space to do this. FateZero is a Japanese light novel written by Gen Urobuchi and illustrated by Takashi Takeuchi. FateZero is a mature death battle anime that at first glance back when I first thought it was going to be a cliche, but to my surprise, I was wrong. The first few episodes focused on setting up the plot and introducing all the characters, but to my surprise, I was wrong. The first few episodes focus on setting up the plot and introducing all the characters, but during the anime's turning points where everything takes off. Shit gets real and the battle royale actually feels like a battle to the death for the Holy Grail and the Holy Grail War. Each heroic spirit has a great power to help their master win the Holy Grail War. It's a dark anime, and one of the first serious anime I watched getting into the medium. There are about 1,000 different Fate series out there, so pick a poison. SteinsGate was an extremely different anime to me because up until that point, the anime I watched were pretty much all shonen anime. Ukabe, the main protagonist of the story, is a mad scientist. With his good friends Mayuri and Utaru, create a time machine. And upon creating the time machine with a curious little mad scientist who couldn't help his scientist spirit and pushed too far into the unknown without knowing the consequences that to come. This is a pretty plot twist heavy anime. I enjoyed this anime immensely when I first got into the anime medium. All the other characters besides Ukabe felt like they were part of the story to help the progression or the focus. I go by the whole 3-episode thing unless it's a must-watch. But I would say give it about 3 if you're courageous, maybe 4 episodes, and just see if you like it. In my opinion, this anime's ending felt subtle. Haven't watched the new spin-off series, but that's probably for the best.
僕が今から言う文章を復唱しろ。斜め77度の並びで、泣く泣くいななく7半7台、難なく並べて長々め。
斜め77度の並びで、にゃくにゃくいななく7半7台、にゃんにゃく並べてにゃがにゃがめ。
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright, to let the cat out of the bag, favorite JoJo's, favorite part, Steel Ball Run, favorite Jobro, Gyro, favorite stand, Tusk, favorite villain, Valentine. JoJo has a long history starting from 1987 and grows as the story progresses still to this day. With the 8 parts of the franchise so far, and with each part having their own story, JoJo dating from 1868 to the present day, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has roots in the story, expanding to different JoJos and the different JoJo bloodlines. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is its own bizarre-styled anime with its own unique characters, masculinity, flexing, and standoffs. I would recommend to watch the first 3 parts. From there, the choice is yours to either watch or drop. Attack on Titan, or Attacking Titan, is a story written and illustrated by Hajime Isayama. In a world behind 3 walls, Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Sina, protecting them from the Titans. A creepy giant humanoid man-eater that only seems to only want to consume humans, and leaves the wildlife alone. The survey corps goes up in multiple excavations to find out more about why they are trapped behind the walls, and where did the Titans come from, and most importantly, what's behind the walls. Eren Yeager, a strong-willed but more hot-headed, wants to destroy all the Titans for what they did to his home. It is like the cherry on top of my Attack on Titan smoothie. All the characters in Attack on Titan, mainly the Survey Corps, have a purpose to humanity, to keep humanity going for the first part of the story. As the story goes on, you kind of think, how many humans are left in the first part? You can feel the desperate, intense nature of the series, characters second-guessing their motives and the faith in their survival. Hunter x Hunter is my favorite action-adventure shonen anime out there. The Hunter x Hunter, written by Hoshihiro Togashi, is also the writer of Yu Yu Hakusho, another satisfying anime through and through. Gonfreeze has a good sense of smell and instinct, from hanging out in the woods a lot as a kid growing up with his aunt Mido, who considers her his mom. The main protagonist, Gonfreeze, is a very happy, outgoing, as you can see in many shonen protagonists. The common part about Hunter x Hunter is each character doesn't see who can create the biggest critter or launch someone the furthest. Rather, they use strategy and gain control of the situation the best as possible without revealing too much about their ability or strengths.
2つ目の指示だが、人質の2人はさっき暴れた時に何箇所か骨折させちまった。ならば交渉の余地はない。なんだ？すまん、嘘だ。2人は無傷だ。
Gon leaves his home to become a hunter and find his dad. During each step of his journey, he consistently is overwhelmed by powerful adversaries and doesn't always overpower them with brute force or strength. There are about 148 episodes of Hunter x Hunter out there, so it is a ride. The story's progression and character development never gets boring or stale. With 148 episodes, the quality of Hunter x Hunter doesn't see, rather it skyrockets in the Chimera arc. I could say my favorite part about this anime is the well-choreographed fights. Or I could say it's the dark nature of this show, even though in the first glance it looks like a kid's show if you're not aware of the anime medium. My favorite parts about this anime is the world building, leading up into the manga showing just how far humanity still has to go to explore.